Ooh. It's called a hunter. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome back to Star Salvage. I'm 7-Foot Dust Bunny, and we've just left the trading station, which was over there, and we're heading towards the wreck, apparently, that is just here. And this seems familiar. This seems like the one that was sort of like broken in two we saw in a previous series. It has a few useful things in it. It has a small constructor, which I'm definitely going to be taking. I need to make sure I'm linked up, because I've restarted my save. Let's see what we've got here. That is an advanced salvage tool, yes. We need any fuel we can grab and lay our hands on, because we need to keep everything fueled up. And I will take the big tank. Oh. No, I won't take the big tank. I will put my core down. And then I will take the big tank. Thank you. And I will just take parts from the smaller tank. We'll put the light on. You can see where we're going. And we want to see what else we've got here. We would like this small constructor, please. What I'd really like to find, which I haven't found yet, is neither of those things, is a detector or something along those lines. I have no large ship detector, and that would come in very handy, because really it's something I'm lacking big time, to be honest. The whole reason I'm doing this in my small ship, not my big ship, is because I have no detector. So I want that. I want these landing gears. I've been through the cargo box. We'll have those turrets too. They will be handy. At least it'll be some guns. Thrusters, meh. Not really worried about them. So let's grab these bits. Where are they? Where are you? A retractable... Oh, you're the landing gear. Okay. Let's see if this is actually going to work properly. And it disappears. Yes. It's actually working properly for once. That's nice. So that one. And this must be the sentry gun right here. Yep. So let's take one of the other sentry guns, which appears to be over here somewhere. Hello? Sentry gun? Where are you? Fine. Where are you, sentry gun? You're this block? Yes. Because they can be textured the same as other blocks, it's sometimes not so easy to identify them. Apparently I missed one. Right here. Sure, let's just take the block behind it. And take the sentry gun. Okay. Any others? Any others? In which case, no. And that means I'm going to delete this map marker, because I'm done with this. And before we take the core, we'll rename the wreck. Just to... Oh, I'm still missing a sentry gun. Okay, but we'll still rename the wreck while we're here. X, enter, there we go. And where is that sentry gun? Oh, just over here somewhere. Let's grab that. Here? No, here? Where are you? You're on the outside. You're on the outside? No, you're there. There you go. You know, blocks and that. Pff, not really worried about blocks at the moment. Still got loads of at least steel blocks. Stronger blocks than that wouldn't be too bad to lay my hands on, but at the moment other blocks are fine. So that was that one. There's another ship here just about 3k's out. So let's have a look at what that is. This is a level 1 something, and appears to be in red. That's less than stellar. Oh no, we've got a colonist way station. Okay. Again, I suspect, unfortunately, they just sell normal food, crap, and nothing else. We'll have a quick look, but I have my doubts that they sell anything particularly wonderful, because from experience so far, they've not been hugely useful. The only thing it might be useful for is my distinct lack of oxygen. I'm about to run out of oxygen here because I have one left. So yeah, you take the usual. User, medical, fairly usual stuff. Med station, we don't have anyone who does O2, and data. That seems to be it here. Can I use your O2 station? I can. Thank you. Thank you for the O2. We'll just check down here because we've got Mining Corp. Okay. So you sell Promethean pellets, you sell auto miner cores, you sell ore scanner. Might buy an ore scanner. Just save me making one. EVA boost, radiation boost, insulation boost. Take a radiation boost. I'll take the drill, because I believe the laser drill allows me to drill without having the problem I have where it aims at an angle. And then things like this I can actually sell. Well, no, they don't. They don't buy it. That's a shame. That sucks. I could buy some auto miner cores, could buy some armor, but I'm not going to at the moment. What about you? Quantum Star. You sell bridges and matrices. You will buy Zascosium alloy for next to nothing, and a Erestrum gel for next to nothing. Yeah, not interested. Okay, so at the moment I'm wearing a light scrap armor, but I'm pretty sure as I'm combat I can make myself some pretty swish armor now. Under here, like medium armor, I can unlock heavy armor, I can unlock combat boost, which seems to give me extra armor. I mean, this thing has like massive durability, massive armor. And this is, okay, it's not jetpack usage, it does multiply acceleration, lower max speed multiplier is reduced but not too much, heat protection is reduced. Well, that's combat EVA, sorry, so that's kind of cool. I wouldn't mind one of those. And I could probably make some of those if I had an advanced constructor. And breaching shotgun shells. Like universal cartridges. Can I unlock the universal cartridges? I should be able to, no? Why can't I unlock the universal cartridges? Why can't I unlock universal cartridges? No? Why can't I unlock universal cartridges? Do I have to unlock the gun for it first? Because somewhere there was universal, like, guns. I'm sure it was there somewhere. Let's have a look. Basic survival. I don't think it's in here. I'm pretty sure it's not in vehicle combat. Which again, I can go quite a way up these now. In fact, we go quite a way up these. While we've got some of these, we can do things like make shield generators and shield modulators. Oh my goodness. At least we'll be able to make a tough ship. But like, I can make all of these, which is fine. Like laser rifle, laser pistol, yes. Laser rifle, yes. Laser carbine, yes, please. Blaster. Isn't that what like stormtroopers use, the blasters? Does that mean it's got terrible freaking aim? Blaster kind of looks awesome. Like, demolition charge, yes. But I can't unlock these. Why can't I unlock those? The breaching shells, the things. Do I have to unlock projectile pistol, shotgun, assault rifle? Let's unlock some of these. Like the heavy sniper rifle. I've already got a heavy sniper rifle. So I want to be able to make sure I can get all the upgrade, the rounds for it. And I could even make like rocket launchers. I'm not talking lots of points. And I still can't unlock these. I'm guessing they don't have a particularly wonderful use at the moment then, maybe? I don't know. I don't know what the deal is there. I thought that was something I could unlock. Because I mean, I'm sure last time we could make the universal guns. So at the moment, like resource gathering, which is part of engineering, which is probably the one thing I'm not going to take. I'm probably going to take medical as well in the not too distant future. So engineering is purposefully going to be the one thing I think I don't take. So that was meh for that one. We've still got the trade station. Let's have a look if there's anything else worth laying our hands on out here as we go back round. This one we haven't been to yet. There's a mineral asteroid there of some description, and these two. So I'm probably going to go round through this round here and like that as I go back to base. I'll save you the trouble of watching me fly around. Okay, so the little blip out the other side of the junk field, which the junk field looks fairly standard, so I sort of save you looking at that. That seems to be... Ooh. It's called a hunter. And that seems to be a fairly small scale CV by the looks of it. With a cockpit on board. A few other bits. What are these? Just standard blocks, okay. Door. Cargo pallet. Nothing special. And that appears to mostly be it. I mean, again, my thought here is, while the other ship was cool, this one could be very easily retrofitted to be a really small, fast CV that you could do like an absolute, you know, shed load of getting stuff with. But I think this is too small. I'll be honest, I think it's too small. So I am going to slap down the core. I'm going to check what it's got on board. Maybe a detector, please. What do we got? Signals? Nope. Passenger seats? Nope. Ventilator, which we could take. O2, which we can have your O2, please. Yes. You have no fuel. If you heard that noise in the background, that's my daughter having a happy moment. Armored doors, thrusters. Okay, claim cockpit we'll definitely have. We must have missed a cargo box there, which had, wow, a repair tool, which I can't seem to sell to anyone. Alien devices, 2 sentry guns, which I'm happy to take. So give us the sentry guns. Thank you. And where was the other sentry gun? Let's take the cockpit. Thank you. Uh-oh. Inventory full. Ah! Am I... Oh no, my inventory is actually full. That is unfortunate, because that is fairly full indeed. I don't remember how big a cockpit is. Let's see, what can I put in? No, that's not where I want it to go. Anything I can put across into here to make some space. Okay. What about Oh, I don't want to put stuff in the fridge. But I think I have to. What can I put in the fridge here? Let's put as much of these bits as I can in the fridge. Can't put landing gear in the fridge. Can't fit any of those in the fridge. Can I fit the oxygen in the fridge? Yes, I can. Can I pick it up now? No. Still no. Damn it. This one I will take here. This one can go not in the fridge, of course, because it doesn't actually fit in the fridge. I don't suppose if I disconnect I can actually pick it up in my inventory. I can. Woo! Just fits in my inventory. Okay. I wouldn't mind taking these and the armored doors, but I'm not sure that I can fit them. I'm less worried if I lose an armored door, so I'll give it a go. 1 armored door. 2 armored doors. The only other thing I wouldn't mind is that sentry gun. And that one, the ventilator. Where is the sentry gun? Sentry gun. There. Right there. Yeah, I thought that might happen. What would I happily junk? I'd happily junk the steel plate. I've got loads of that. But how big was the sentry gun? Let's have a look here. So I've already got 1 sentry gun in here. And that is 400 SU. So the fuel I can't fit. Can I put some fuel in that fridge? Nope. Okay, let's put fuel in my pocket. Is that going to give me 400? Not quite. Oh no. Oh no, I've finally filled up everything I have. That has 0 space in it. Even if I do this, I don't think I'm going to develop 400 because it's not enough. What I can do, what about pentaxid tank? If I put that in the pentaxid tank, is that enough? Oh, radiation burn. Damn it. Stimpy, you idiot. I haven't spotted my radiation going up. Okay, I think that sentry gun might be toast. And I might just have to get rid of it. I mean, I could always process the restroom. What else can I junk? A window I can junk. How much? And any oxygen I can get rid of into the oxygen tank? Nope. Okay, let's just try and leave this on the hunter for a second. Can I? No, I need to do that the other way around. There you go. There you go. There you go. It can go there. If I want it, I can come back for it. The other thing I have to be aware of is I can no longer carry my core because it doesn't fit in my pocket. Damn it. Let's see. Can I put that back? Yes, that should be enough to pick up the core. Let's also disconnect my connected inventory for the second so that it doesn't go to somewhere silly. There we go. That job's a good one. Okay. So that leaves me the junkyard to look at and anything else I want to look at on the way back. There's a damaged transport there, which I think we looked at before. So I'm just going to look at this one. And I thought I could. There was another one to look at, but I don't see it. So I'll have a look at that on the way through, and then we'll be back on the planet to have a look at the CV. Okay, well, as I was bombing around the junk field, I noticed one. I hadn't put in the radiation boost, even though I got myself a radiation burn, which obviously makes all the difference. And I noticed this. This is a cool ship as well. I'm sure I have like looted this ship on many occasions, yes. But never in this sort of state. This ship's got loads on board. But I just wanted to sort of point out that like this ship, once you move away from, you know, the starter system, The ships are a lot more complete. I mean, this would be relatively easy to knock up into a main CV. In fact, I'm almost tempted to ditch my CV and switch over to this, because this is kind of what I'm going for. You know, large thing with pods and bits in it. But now I've started, I'm going to continue because I'm stubborn that way. But you know, you could have yourself a nice little drive-through bay here. And that's, you know, just pretty cool in general. Anyway, I'm going to see what's on board. This one, yeah, I know my inventory is full because I've still got everything full. I'm just having a nose around at the moment to see if there's something good on board. But what I can do is I can just go to the destroy vessel, and you see, look, there's so much stuff here. I can connect to, let's not connect to that. That's not good. Why is that so small? Why are all of these? This ship isn't small. Why am I connected to? What vessel am I connected to here? Why are all these so small? There we go. Let's have a proper sized cargo box. Let's connect to that one. Okay, and then we put the core down, and we can actually see, for example, what we've got here. And again, hangar doors, excellent stuff. Warp. I noticed there's 2 here after the cleanup, so there is a pentaxid tank and a warp drive here. Oh, my radiation has reached level 2, despite the fact that I'm not actually clicking at the moment. Okay, I thought I used the shower. Oh, I should have used it again. There we go. Radiation is completely removed. There we go. Problem solved. Fixed. Not a problem. But this has all the things. There's power's off. But this has quite a few things on it here that are worth having. So again, I'm going to have to come back up here doing some major looting. The one thing I don't see, again, is the one thing I really want. A CV detector. None of that. That's normally, I believe, under equipment, but it's just not there. Okay, so we'll rename this one as well, like I did the other one, like to loot or good loot. And I know there's a lot to get. Anyway, I'll carry on. So just to bring you back in quickly, I found one other thing to examine while I'm here, and it turns out to be something we've also seen before, which is the derelict space station. Almost identical to how we've seen it before. I don't know if this will have any better goodies in it. I can't change it, which I should know because I've run into this before. Previously, I'm sure I've managed to squeeze in through that hole, or there was a big hole on the bottom, but this one appears to be less destroyed than the previous versions I've seen. So I'm not sure I can actually squeeze in that hole. Yes, I can. So the core is here. Let's see what we've got. Anything? Whoa, nothing. Okay, let's even though I'm absolutely completely limited as hell on space, let's see if I can at least can I take this core? No, okay. I cannot. It's NPC core. So I shall just destroy it. Wow. This assault shotgun fires a lot faster than I expected. Doesn't do a lot of damage, but shoots a lot faster than I expected. I shall have to remember that. That shoots way faster than normal. Okay, have we got anything amazing? Deco console, hanger, lever, blah blah blah. lights, camera, lots of equipment, lots of beds, lots of closets to go through, showers, fun times, benches, more armored doors, and a bunch of cargo boxes. So nothing particularly exciting, nothing that's going to make me run out and say, yeah, I want this base. So that'll be that. Let's get on with the CV. So I've come back with the CV and I'm at the derelict base, and as you see I got shot a few times by a drone. I had to dive back into atmosphere to protect myself because I've got no guns at the moment. But I came back here to this base because there's one thing I do want, which I don't have a vast amount of, and that is storage repository. I want this actual storage repository. I mean, I can make the extensions in truth myself relatively easily, but I may as well grab them while I'm here. But I don't actually have much in the way of, or I don't have any actual sort of storage controllers. I have ammo controllers, but I don't have storage controllers. So I wanted to grab the storage controller off this for at least that purpose. And then what I'm probably going to do is move the CV out by near where that hunter was, because there I can hopefully get peace and quiet from the drones and not have any issues while we build, and also not run out of light. So that was that grabbed. I'm gonna just probably play drop down simulator and loot any boxes here if there's anything useful, and then we'll move out by the hunter and start with the building. Okay, so here we are out by hunter territory. So we've got a smorgasbord of parts if we need it, and I figure that round about here is where I want the middle of the ship to be. So my thought is to add, say, a symmetry plane there. Bear with me on this, because I've done like a double symmetry plane. I know that's going to seem a bit crazy for right now, but this is how it's going to go. At the moment we have the double symmetry plane, and then what I'm going to do is we will be laying blocks out to essentially make this area, I think it's control, there we go, like so, and woomph, suddenly the ship is huge. And then if I put another block, I don't know, let's put one here just for now. That tells me where the actual front of the ship would be. Is that too big? He says. It's pretty big. Let's be honest. It's pretty vast. I'm almost feeling that's too big. I might bring the symmetry plane back a couple. Because every one block of symmetry plane is 2 blocks of blah. Let's bring it back 2 blocks. So symmetry plane, oh, I'm going to need to move this from there to there. So symmetry plane will now be here. So if I do the same again, then we end up with blocks there and there. It's only a little bit shorter, but I figure you've got your door going there. That's not too bad. That's a good sized ship at that point. That seems reasonable. Yes, I'm going out of logistics area. I'm now back in. So I'm going to pick these up because I don't want those anymore. But what I want to do is build all of this. Wow, I've got through like 200 blocks already. Wow. I might need to get some more blocks fairly soon. Because I thought I had loads. And I did have quite a lot. But I'm not sure where they've all gone. I must have used them all already. Wow, I thought I had a lot of blocks. I might have to go block shopping. Because in a minute, I'm just going to lay down these blocks. And this is going to be like all my blocks gone. Because I'll lay down blocks to like here somewhere. I'm going to do it bit by bit because you'll see how fast I'm getting through the blocks here. So I've only got 29 blocks left. So yeah, this is as big as the ship's going to be. But in the meantime, I need to go block shopping. Because it appears very much that I'm going to be loaded up on blocks. One of the things I need to do is I want to put cargo over this side to match this side. For starters, I'll probably switch everything over because I want to lift these floor ones up and make them the wall down the middle. But yeah, the cargo blocks here, I'll probably adjust them slightly, but I want cargo on both sides and I need the extra cargo space desperately. So let me go block shopping and then I'll bring you back in when I've made a bit more progress. Okay, welcome back. And some significant time has passed. And we have a much larger box that at the moment has its tier 4 cores just slapped down here. Because I haven't quite worked out where I'm putting them yet. As you can see, the temporary cockpit has gone in favour of an extended system here. We can carry significantly more fuel, significantly more oxygen. All this should get... can't take that, okay. Just need to slap everything I've got in here. Should have quite a large running time already. Power left 8 hours. Less than I expected, but you know. Still, it's not terrible. Here on the back, we still need to place a couple of thrusters, which I'm thinking are going to go like there. Oddly, that hasn't fitted. Why has that not fitted? Is there something in the way? That should have fitted, he says. Because there should have been 2 in there. Why is then one should now be back in here? Oh, I know what's happened. It's up here. Because I've got it mirroring in 4 directions, or yeah, in several directions. It's not gone where I wanted it to go. So at the moment, I'm going to put the big ones at the back. I'm going to put a couple of L's at the front. Ultimately, I might like XLs for the front too, so I've got as much stopping power as I have accelerating power, because this is, let's be honest, it's going to be a fairly sizable ship. So it is kind of going to be important to be able to stop. Let's chuck those blocks there, and this is going to go midway along there, and I'll have to work out all the fitting around it later. If we are still on this Star Salvage when I get back from my holiday, that is, as my holiday will be starting, well, I'm already on it. Haha! I left on Friday, So yeah, I've probably already gone away. I should still see comments and things like that. But in all honesty, yeah, we'll be limited as to what interaction we have. But at the moment we've got 4 lifting thrusters, which will be plenty for now, but I will probably end up putting in at least, I may put in another 1 or 2 here and here midway along. As for the rest of this, I need some blocks to go along the top here to form a roof for now, because this is where the upstairs level will be. And yeah, this will all be the upstairs level. At the moment we've got a minuscule amount of upthrust, which I will probably change just temporarily anyway by taking these out. I mean, we're still going to have a fairly minuscule amount, but that is going to have to, I'll have to put one in there. I don't know what size we're at the moment on these. We're not quite maximum. A couple more blocks and it'll be maximum. So there, I mean, ultimately there's a couple of bits I'd like to adjust about quite how this is going to go back here. I need to maybe adjust that, and this one's going to be slightly different as well down this end. This one, on the other hand, as the plan has somewhat changed. If you look down here, where I've just stuck that block in is effectively here, and at the moment I've got the generator there, and for this ammo one I'm probably going to put the generator in this gap. So as it's a bit more internal, because I don't really want it like right there where it is. I mean, ultimately, either way, it would take a lot of damage to get rid of one of those thrusters. But then I would like that hardened steel wall behind, just in case someone ever did manage to take out one of those thrusters. Shouldn't be the case, but nothing's impossible. But I would prefer it to keep my warp drive intact, especially as I have several fuel tanks right behind my warp drive. So we'll just use the drone for that because it's rather toasty in there. Yeah, I have heat stroke. That's fine. I'll get over it. Yoink. Yoink. So yeah, this will be acting as protection for those elements. And at the moment my warp drive is just going to be a hidden warp drive, rather than one with a nice little viewing port, which I know a lot of people, and myself included, often like to make features out of these things because the blocks are very interesting. It's right there, I'm going blind. And that's fair comment. I mean, normally I probably would make a feature of it, but in this case, that's not going to be the case. Right, I would like to stick it right there. Can I get it in? Yes. Yes, right there. Blink. So I'm going to have 4 T1 generators on this thing. So there should be no issues with power at all. And I'll probably end up sticking another fuel tank in there. Got loads of fuel tanks, loads of oxygen tanks already installed. So a few bits to work out there. Now over here, I intend to have this side slightly different to this side. This side is probably going to have like a parking bay for a couple of these to keep them out of the way. I might even do the same on both sides, have like a bit of a parking bay for ships here. But then I need to go up to the next level, and that's going to be more living area type stuff. So what I'll probably end up doing is having some sort of, I'm not quite sure, I'm going to probably have a walkway across in a couple of places. But I've run out of blocks for now. As you see, I've got 100 and something hardened steel blocks, but I've only got 10 steel blocks, and a lot of this external bit is hardened steel blocks, so we're pretty heavy now, which is another reason we're going for such massive thrusters. And those are going in all round, so that will help keep the down thrust. We've got up thrust, we need reverse thrust, which is going to be the last couple of large that we have. Well, I got 4, so I'm actually going to use 2 of these for now at least. And we'll just be tucking them like there for now. So that'll be braking thrust. In the meantime, I need to make myself some sort of pod. Now, obviously, my living bay, or my driving bay, was kind of there beforehand, and something similar will be going back there. I'm just going to make it out of carbon substrate. It's not going to be anything particularly exciting. Literally, I need to grab a ventilator, which I have there. I need to grab one of my cockpits, which I now have 4 total. 4 cockpits total. 4. Count them. Actually, I can put in the more fuel tanks I intended to put in as well. The other thing that's a little bit worrying is some of my fuel tanks are not at all protected at the moment. The other thing I haven't got is my grav gen. I need to slap my grav gen in. And what else do I need? Ventilator block, carbon substrate, that should be okay. So what we're going to do is slap the ventilator. Let's just start with the carbon substrate block. We'll just go standard block. It's not, like I say, it's not going to be permanent. It's going to be coming out again. So it doesn't need to be pretty. That's built it on all the sides, hasn't it? Oh balls! I forgot to turn off the symmetry plane. Because this one, definitely not symmetry. I don't want the symmetry because it's going to be actually problematic rather than helpful. Yeah, the symmetry is more trouble than it's going to help, you know. As is, I just want this to be a room to drive the ship from, really. I mean, before I bothered to shape it. This time I'm not even going to bother with that. We're going to have this, there, fine, good, wonderful. Yoink. There you go, and shift. Oh no. Let's see if we can get it to go this way. Shift. There we go. Perfect. Beautiful. And come on, come on. There you go. Doink. Oh, ran out of blocks. Balls. Ran out of blocks. Job was a good one. That'll seal. That'll seal. Now, ventilator, as I said, very temporary. So, ventilator, let's go there. Nice. Gonna be a dark, horrible little hole in which I'm gonna live. Now we need an armored door to make it airtight. Let's go for a nice double armored door. There we go. That's fine. There you go. Beautiful. Now we have oxygen in here, so we can live. Let's put our ship driving seat there. And we're good. No? Perfect. Not a problem. Now let's turn symmetry back on a moment. I accidentally earlier took out the grav gen. Now the grav gen is going back in wherever grav gen is. I saw it here somewhere, he says, but I can't see it now, which is always helpful. I wish there was like a search feature for the times I'm going completely blind and know it should be there. I know you're there. I saw you earlier, grav gens. You're right there on my bar, like a fool. So I'm gonna stick that in. I did turn the symmetry back on, so that should stick a grav gen right up here as well, which is perfect because that's gonna mean that no matter what, I don't have a problem with gravity. The only problem is if I did use stairs, it might be problematic because in a couple places I might have 2G, which would be fairly annoying. The other thing I want is I want more carbon substrate blocks because this flooring area in here, which is just flooring, may as well be carbon substrate. There's no need for it to be heavy materials. Other than that, I don't know, do I want to go as far as to give myself a window? You know, just for the lols, would I like to give myself a window? I guess it wouldn't hurt. Let's give myself a window, just so as it's not quite so horrible and dingy in there. Perfect. Lovely. A window. I can turn off my jetpack. I can walk in and I can enjoy the beautiful scenery of me having accidentally left the symmetry on, as I've done a few times, and put windows in several places that don't need windows. And then you actually have to go around and manually take them off, because of course in creative you could use delete the block and it would delete the block. This marker here is basically to tell me where the middle of the ship is, so I know in future when I want to turn the symmetry back on again after I've logged off blah 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 blah, I can. And this actually should now be perfectly flyable. It should will probably be relatively nippy because we've got 8 medium thrusters down the side there. We don't appear to have. Let's turn thrusters on now. Wow, power left 4 hours. Okay, you turn it off. Oh no, that was turrets. Turn it off. 5 hours. Is that all we got? Wow. Okay, wonderful. The constructor's turned on. I can turn the constructor off. But yeah, we should be pretty maneuverable for now. Now, I need to loot some more blocks. This is true. And wow, are we maneuverable? So yes, I need to loot some more blocks. But one thing is becoming an issue is salvage charges. Now, I can make some out of the promethium I have. I have some promethium, but as has been suggested to me from my previous episodes, using this for making it is actually not the greatest move ever. So what I'm probably going to do is go around and salvage up what I can salvage up. Some really juicy bits like the T4 core, T4 CPUs, some of the big thrusters, because I want some more big thrusters and things like that. I'm going to go around and do that from here, probably here, and so here, which I've been, here I've done, oh no, where have I done? This one I've done, this one I haven't done, this one I haven't done. So I got to go around those three, pick those up, visit the trading station, pick up anything good there that I can carry, and see if I end up with some more actual bits to if I end up with more multi-tool charges, all good, I can carry on. If not, I'm gonna have to start considering what I do next, what I do next is gonna be building up some pentaxid to try and jump to somewhere where there's a trading station. Like here, for example, is supposed to have a trading station, so we can start thinking about, if we have a space station, can we get some trade? Can we get some pentaxid from station services? Anyway, that's going to be it for this episode, and I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe as always, and join us again next time. Thanks a lot.